everyone! The intro is back. Emmanovella has arrived. Today I want to quickly show you my February TBR. However, it is not just a February TBR because do you know what else February is? It is the Booktube games. If you haven't heard of the Booktube games, I don't know how because there's like 500 people taking part, but it also means that you aren't subscribed to myonna from Little Wolf Reads, and I can't have that, so you need to stop this video, go subscribe to her, and then come back. But for those who don't know what the Booktube games are, it is essentially a month-long readathon, but like competition, where people are split into a team. There's 5 different teams: Hogwarts, Ketterdam, Derry, Camp Half-Blood, and Neverland. Clearly I'm Neverland. This is Peter Pan's hat. I sung a song, well I didn't sing, I mimed a song from the musical Finding Neverland called Neverland. It makes sense, I'm in Team Neverland. And the goal is to just read the most amount of pages. So not books, pages. Neverland is gonna win. I only have 8 books on my TBR just now because I'm a bit hesitant with TBRs. January's went alright. There's just so many books that I want to get to in February, and I'm hoping that I can just like power through a shitload of books, but I don't want to talk about like 500 books. So I'm going to talk about the 8 that I'm like, we should get to these. I mean, really, I have 5 books that I have picked because of my team. 6, kind of. And then I have 2 that are kind of just like quick to get through, and then I have 1 that I'm like, I need to fucking read this. So anyway, we're just going to get on with it. As I say, Neverland's gonna win. You can still sign up to be part of the Booktube games. If you check out myonna's video, you can sign up on the spreadsheet. I'd highly suggest signing up to Neverland because we're gonna win. Everyone else, you know, clearly you're just don't care about winning. So the first book that I'm gonna try and read for the Booktube games in February is Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Ngan. I am thinking, that's off the top of my head, I don't have the book on me. I am planning to just buy it on Kindle for like £5. Basically, this is one of the challenges where if we read it in the first week, we get like double pages. So like, hell yeah, I'm gonna read it. And also like Asian fantasy, I think it's sapphic, hell yes. So that needs to happen, but as I said, I don't actually have it yet. So that's like the 9th book on this TBR that I just realised I should talk about. The second book, or first physical book that I want to read in February is, of course, Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. This is the Mina Lima illustrated edition. It is stunning. Honestly, it's probably not a book that like you should read. You should probably want to keep this more safe. But I feel like even if I don't read it, it should be on my TBR because Peter Pan and Neverland. I do have, if I just knock everything over in the process. If I don't get to this absolutely stunning book, while I opened it up on the plainest page. It's got like things in it, things in it that I am, that's not good. Well done, Emma. That's how you damage books, you know, hon. If I don't manage to get to that edition, I think I will pick up this illustrated edition that I got from my great-granddad. I don't know when I got it, but my great-granddad, who passed away like 10 years ago, he just wrote like a little "Happy birthday, Emma, from your great-granddad, with all my love and best wishes to you." And it is just like, oh, it's actually like the whole book. Okay, so maybe this is actually like the whole story, but it's less pages, so I don't know. But I definitely want to try and read Peter Pan because I haven't actually read it. Obviously this is probably going to be like a really tame child version rather than like the kind of creepy version that it really is. But I want to read it. Next on my list is a book that I've had for what feels like 3 years. Hold on, I will tell you how long I've had this book. Yep, I've had this book for 3 years. I got it in my owl crate in 2016. I wanted to read it immediately, but you know, maybe actually it's when I got this hat. I never read the books I want to read because you don't want to read them at the wrong time. If you want to enjoy them, you want to wait till you're going to enjoy them. But I realised I can't sit and wait for a book to tell me that it's the perfect time. I've just got to read it and it'll just work out. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to enjoy the book just the same. Except when I don't. This is a whole different video. But I want to read Everland by Wendy Spin... I still don't know how to say her surname. Spinell. I want to say Spinelli, but it's not. It might be Spinelli. Anyway, this is obviously Everland, Neverland. It's like a Peter Pan retelling thing, and it's steampunk. Love it. Why I haven't read it yet, I don't know. Oh, look, it has Everland like engraved. I love it. So it's got deckled edges. Look, you can tell I haven't looked at this book in like 3 years, and I don't know why, because as I say, I really want to read this, and I also want to read Umberland and Ozland, which are Alice and Wizard of Oz. It's like a whole series, and I still haven't picked up this one. So it's gonna happen. This is going to happen. This is the one book. Yep, this is the one book in this entire TBR that if I don't pick it up, basically. And keeping with Peter Pan retellings, because like I have a theme to work with, I'm gonna fucking run with it. I should get bonus points for all of this. Just saying, myonna, can we make this an additional challenge? Like if you read books to do with your team. I have Tiger Lily by Jodie Lynn Anderson. I heard amazing things about this, and then recently I've heard some people have read it and not liked it, but I'm Team Neverland. I've got to give it a bash, but I'm not even telling you what these books are about. I don't know what that's about, so that's fine. You know what Peter Pan's about, I don't know what Everland's about. This one is about Tiger Lily, and she doesn't believe in love stories or happy endings until she meets Peter Pan in the Forbidding Woods of Neverland. I'm keen. I think this will be good. And next up, oh, shocker! Lost Boy by Christina Henry. Who does that look like? That doesn't look like Peter Pan. What does the synopsis say? There is one version of my story that everyone knows, and then there is the truth. Once I loved a boy called Peter Pan. I wonder why Emma's picking up all these books now. See, I knew there was a reason that I didn't pick up Everland and this. I was saving them for this precise moment, which, you know, if when myonna does round 2 of the Booktube games, I'm gonna have no Neverland books to read, and then she'll be like, hey, if you read a book based on your team, you get extra points. I'm gonna be like, bitch.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I just did that the first round. Give me points in retrospect. But this, I think, is kind of creepy, sort of horror. Oh wait, no, if I recall, isn't this about Captain Hook? I feel like it's like Captain Hook and Peter Pan have like a thing. But then it goes Ori, and that's why Captain Hook's the villain. I'm sure that's what it is. I need to read this already. I am so excited. This is the problem, right? I just sat down just now, this is Tuesday, and I was like, oh, I'll just do my TBR. Now I'm like, I want to start reading these, even though I have 4 books on the go, and I need to start these Friday at the earliest, so they count for Booktube games. And what book is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is book 5/6. Six. I don't even know. The next book, I just picked it up because I was just trying really hard at this point. The Panopticon by Jenny Fagan. It has the word pan in it. It has nothing to do with Peter Pan, but it had the word pan, so I was like, hey, it counts. But is this middle grade or YA? I think it's YA. I have no idea. It sounds very magical? Fantastical? Misty? Who is talking to me? It's Estelle. I think this is kind of like a mystery, and I need something like quick and fast paced, so I'm hoping that this is a book that I can get through quickly and add like 300 pages to my total. Then I have a manga because they're super quick to get through, and that is She and Her Cat by Makoto Shinaki, art by Tsubasa Yamaguchi. My Japanese pronunciation is horrific, but this is essentially about a girl and her cat. So, me. If the cat dies, I'm gonna absolutely destroy myself, but it just seems super cute. And I mean, it is only probably like 100 pages, and of course it's manga, it doesn't tell me the page number, but it's fine. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way anyway. Look at me, trying to read it the British way. The British way? The Western way? I don't fucking know. Anyway, this should be a quick read, so page count. Yahoo. Yahoo, what the hell am I? And then I have, technically, it's like, people say it's a manga, but it reads left to right. I could not think of direction there. It reads the normal way, so it's more comic, and that is Cheese Sweet Home Part 1 by Konami Kanata, the complete Cheese Sweet Home, sorry. And it is just literally like the most adorable cat and it is like a solid like 500 pages, near enough, and it's comic strips, so like easy, quick, huge. And my final book that I have on my TBR, it's on here because I need to read it already, so at least it's on the TBR. I've got an excuse to read it. I have an excuse to read every book, but anyway, I had to include Summer Bird Blue by Kemi Dawn Bowman because I love her writing. I am dying to get into this, and I just, even though there are so many like books that aren't necessarily like, this relates to Neverland, so I'm going to include it, or this is a super quick read with lots of pages, I had to talk about this one because there are lots of books that are just books like this that I want to read, like Ace of Shades, Daughter of the Burning City, Stalking Jack the Ripper. I could go on. This is the one that I've decided to talk about. This is basically a filler book for like all the novels like that I just want to read, which makes no sense because half of those are novels. It makes sense to me, but this just sounds so good. I have no idea what it's about. It's a Kemi Dawn Bowman, so it automatically sounds good. Basically, we follow a girl called Rumi, wants to spend the rest of her life writing music with her younger sister Leah, but then Leah dies in a car accident, so Rumi has to go and live with her aunt in Hawaii, and it's just about grief, and it's just gonna be beautiful if it's anything like Starfish, so very keen to get to this one. Those are my books for February, the main ones, because as I say, there's literally like 25 books I want to get to, but I've been a little slumpy, or more like lazy, in January. We'll get to that in my wrap up, but I'm putting off doing the wrap up because I'm determined in the next like 3 days to power through books. But I am feeling so excited for the Booktube games. I am so competitive, so ready for just something competitive to push me forward, to be like, right, we're gonna read, because I can't let my team down. That's just like, that's it. Like, I need to read a shitload of pages for my team. We don't win anything but glory, but that's all I need in my life. I love a good competition, and it is such good fun. Like, I love watching other people's TBRs and they're like, I'm Team Ketterdam, and I'm like, I'm so sorry for you, you're gonna lose. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a bit of fun. Like, it's such good, like, healthy competition, and I love it. Neverland is definitely gonna win. I keep bigging up how much we're gonna win and like, oh, you have a full-time job, or you've got a part-time job now, you can't do this, and I'm gonna sit there and be like, yeah, I don't have to do anything with my life, but I did everything but read. So I need to pull my fucking weight next month, and we're gonna smash it. I don't know why that wasn't like an instant thing. I was like, I'm gonna do that, but I like stopped for like dramatic effect. I don't even know. I am in such, what is the word, like, I'm like elated. I'm just so excited for the Booktube games. I cannot wait to start reading, to fly through these books, hopefully. Let me know down below if you are taking part in the Booktube games. Let me know what team you're in. Basically, are you in the winning team or one of the 4 losing teams? And let me know what you're gonna read, or anything that you think I should read, like fast-paced stuff. If you want a buddy read, even if you're in a different team, I'm cool to buddy read with you. I might just tell you to read at a slower rate than I already am. I'm kidding, I won't do that. I'm nice, kind of. I'm a Slytherin, so take that with a pinch of salt. But I'm gonna go finish my January reads and have a fresh slate for Friday. I say that, I'm actually gonna go and edit this and upload it, but you get the drift. Peter Pan, signing out. What even am I? Bye!